Hey Vincent, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps, here to do your video analysis. I had a great time with you guys last week. Enjoyed working with you. Definitely have some tools to play this game. If you ever move to Seattle, let me know and I'll get you on my select team. I like the way you do stuff. So work hard, pay attention, try to apply what we're trying to tell you. So you got some good makeup, which we like to see. So if you ever get this way and need some help, you let me know. You get a hold of me. Okay, let's go over your setup and your swing plane, your position at contact, your lower half, and your finish. Let's see, setup. Okay, you start with a slightly open stance. Let's see where you get to. Okay, let's draw a line here and see if you're getting parallel. And you do. Okay, so that's good. And I have no problem with you starting that way, Vincent. That's fine. If you have the ability to get to that spot every time, then knock yourself out. You just got to make sure that you are very, very, very repeatable with that move. That you don't, sometimes you get open or sometimes you get closed, and that you get back to parallel. Okay. If you can do it, then how you do it doesn't really matter. You can do a flip in the batter's box, you get back to parallel. I don't really care. But you got to do something that is repeatable to get your base, your foundation, your swing in the same position every time. So if you're able to do that, then we'll see on your 3 swings, see how you do. It looks like there that you're right back to parallel. One thing I'd recommend though, bud, is when you come down, okay, make sure you land on your foot, not on your toe like you did there, and then go to your foot. Okay? Just gives you one more little thing that you have to worry about from the standpoint of your eyes kind of bounce up and down as that foot hits the ground. Okay? Okay. Let's check out your swing plane. Okay? Okay, you got back there again. That's good. Okay, so I don't think swing plane's a big issue. It looks like you take a pretty good angle of attack towards the baseball. You're downhill. You get flat soon enough. You're flat all the way through the strike zone. So I'm not gonna say anything about your swing plane. It looks pretty good. Okay, let's move right on to your position of contact and talk about some angles here. Okay. This is textbook. That's really good. Your left arm is fine. That's really good. Your back leg that's a nice look. Okay. You don't lock out your front side. I like that. That's a good look. Firm but not locked out. Okay. The only thing, Vincent, that I don't like is where you are right now in regards to your back foot. The fact that you're on your toe, right on the tip of your toe, this soon is a cause for concern. Because what that does, Vincent, is it eliminates the amount of, not eliminates, but it reduces, that's the word I'm looking for, reduces the amount of pressure you can put on this knee driving it down. And that's how we get that lower half involved, by driving that knee down to the inside of that front foot. Okay? You have to have the ability to drive that knee down to the inside of the front foot. And you're doing it right now, but you'll be able to do it a lot harder with a lot more force if you will get on the ball of your foot there and not on your toe. You're too high. We don't want you to get taller as you hit. We want you to shrink as you get hit. We want you to compress down and get into the big muscles in your legs and your core, and you can't do that when you're pushing up. Okay? And for most kids, when they go to their toe, they push up. We don't want that. We don't want that. So let's take a look here I want you to pay close attention to this part of your foot. I'm going to draw, let's see, draw a line here for you. Okay, right where your foot is up, right in front of that yellow line. Okay, as we come down, okay, I want to see how much fight there is in that front leg of yours, your front foot, to keep that foot in the ground and not let it roll over or twist open. Okay, let's watch. Okay, so it does appear you're fighting against that a little bit. That's good. Okay, that's really the only true indicator, Vincent, on if you're pushing hard enough. Okay, if that foot is almost dying to open up or roll over, you're probably getting enough force from your backside and doing a good job there. Okay, because that's important. You've got to get that back foot, that front foot on the ground and keep it on the ground. The more closed, the better off you're going to be. Okay, so you got to find a way off the tee to practice getting a little more down your legs, maybe widen out a little bit. That would help you stay off the toe of your foot so you can drive that back side a little harder. Okay, let's look at your finish now. Okay, so let's watch the last swing. Get back to parallel. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, this one must be outside the way you're attacking it. Okay, don't do that, buddy. Don't hit it out here. Or take it, but don't swing at it. See, give you another one? Yeah, it gives you another one. Okay, good. See that? See how much that's just too much here. That foot's got to be more like this. It's harder to create resistance with your foot open. It's like flushing your swing out the front end of your swing, because you're driving that knee down, but you're not driving it against anything, and that's not what we want. Okay. Okay, it's not a bad amount of extension. There is some space between your knob of your bat and your belly button, but I'll leave you with this, Vincent. For every inch of extension after contact, you're going to get 10 to 15 more feet of ball flight. So if you can get 3 to 4 inches of added extension to that swing going forward, in other words, transfer your weight more and get your hands going more forward after contact, 4 more inches for you would be like 60 more feet of ball flight. So sending the ball, 275 or 280, you're talking about hitting the ball, over 300 feet in the air. So it's very important that you get your extension, that you don't hit to the ball, that you're concentrating on hitting through the ball. Okay? Hitting through the ball. Okay? So your finish is fine. Finish is fine. So from the setup standpoint, you start open, you go to parallel, you're able to do it on these 3 swings anyway. Just make sure that you're consistent with that you're getting back to the parallel every time. And then your swing plane is fine. Your position of contact is good except for your back foot and your front foot. Okay? You get your lower half involved just fine. Just got to make sure you're driving that knee down to the inside of that front foot, creating some resistance, and then your finish is just I wouldn't mess with your finish at all. So Vincent, have a great rest of your summer, buddy. Thanks for coming down to Seattle for the camp, and we look forward to seeing you at another ABC baseball camp. Thanks, buddy.